Hello, Messiah speaking. Masau. Isa, Kimberly, Sue, Emmanuel, Christ, Yeshua, Joshua, Jesus, Jesus. Isa Masau. Isa Messiah. I was about to walk out of that book when God, by whatever name you're calling it these days, turned off the camera. So here we are at home in the Garden of Odin. Two more things before we begin the runic lessons of the alphabet. I am the beginning and the end. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the Fehu and the Dagaj. I am the alphabet. But before we begin that, God wanted me to remind you, humans, you're great, you're awesome, you're wonderful. I'm going to remind you again. Remember that. The human brain can remember everything it's ever heard, everything it's ever seen, everything it's ever read, everything it's ever experienced, everything it's ever done. The human brain is awesome. If I do say so myself, and since God made it, I kind of do say so myself. So, lesson 1 was living tree, dead tree, step out of the dead tree, be the light, be the living tree. Freedom is free. Free clean air, free clean water, free clean food. That's how we roll in the freedom world. The second lesson is it's just an attitude adjustment. My father used to tell this story all the time. I love it. God was hanging out with Jesus and the boys and a lot of archangels one day, and God said, "You want to see the difference between heaven and hell?" And they said, "Yeah, oh yeah, show us, God, thanks." So God takes them to a big, long hallway, and there's 2 doors in the hallway, one marked heaven, one marked hell. So God opens the door to hell, and it's gorgeous and beautiful. The Garden of Eden is there, and all of the humans are there. But they have a handicap. They all, instead of hands, have 6-foot chopsticks. Ba-doom! And they're all trying to feed themselves. Ow! I can't get the chopstick to my oh my God! It's destroying everything! Woo! And that's hell. People are trying to feed themselves, stabbing their neighbors. Well, they're not stabbing themselves. They can't. Their arms are 6 feet long chopsticks. So then God says, okay, let's close that. Everybody's killing their neighbor and burning themselves to death. Let's open the door to heaven. What do you think is going to be different? And someone said, well, they're not going to have 6-foot chopstick arms. And everybody laughed. So God opened the door to heaven. And it was identical to hell. Even the 6-foot chopsticks. Every human there, instead of having hands, had 6-foot chopsticks. Ooh! But instead of trying to feed himself and just knocking everything to pieces, oh, no. Here's what they were doing. Ooh! They were feeding. I think you get this, huh? Use a helping hand here. They were feeding each other. Boom. And that's how it's done. It's an attitude adjustment, humans. And as I said, humans are awesome. Let's go back to that again. Because I know you think this tiny little computer on which you're watching this video is the fastest, most wonderful machine ever made. But no, it's humans. God, by whatever name you're calling it, made you. You are the greatest technology this world has ever seen. Your human brain is the original computer made